my house is kind of clean, so I thought I might give you my third house update. My thought is we're getting a lot of things done now, like the base of everything, you know, floors, walls, you know, mostly furniture, and then it's gonna come down to styling. So this might be my last, like, just quote unquote house update. We'll see how quickly I end up like finishing rooms. And my thought is after these house updates to do it like the room reveal. So like our guest room, our kitchen, our finished living room, bedroom, and then like porch and office-y den area. I don't know, what do you think about that? Do you think that's a good idea? I feel like it'd be kind of fun to see like the styling process in like one video, you know, like pull it all together and kind of like go through the room. All right, enough chit-chatty intro. I'll show you what's changed since we talked last. All right, so here is the living room. Probably the most noticeable thing that's changed, I think, is we got a new rug, which I love. And I can't remember if these were up last time or not, but I hung those. And then through there, you can see I hung a gallery wall in the hallway, which has yet to be filled with photos. This kind of looks the same, I suppose. And then let's turn around. And then I decided to move our dining room table to there. This is like very plain and kind of bland. I was thinking of hanging a new light, something that like comes down to here, and then obviously we need something like on the walls over here to kind of liven the space up. I have plants here. 2 have survived, 2 have died. Front door, ooh. I have a swatch for the front door. I'm thinking about painting our front door this color, which it's more like this color. In the video, that upper part is really bright and reflective. It's like a really dark color. So from the dining space here, let's go into the kitchen. The biggest update you'll probably notice in here is we painted the cabinets. I'm really, really happy with how they came out. We have brass, it's kind of like an antique brass hardware. Kind of see them like there. And then here is the other side. So something that I'm super proud of Joel and I for doing is making this sweet pull-out garbage. There's garbage in the back and then there's a recycling thing in the front. But it's like a bin like this. Now all we have to do is, there's a cupboard or like the door that used to be here. We just have to screw onto the face of here and then add one of these handles horizontally here, and then it'll just be like one nice pull-out drawer. I am so excited about that. It's like probably my favorite thing in the kitchen. Well, besides the fridge. I really love our fridge. The 2 kind of biggest eyesores in here, we have yet to put in the backsplash because we have yet to put in the countertops. As you can see, it's still kind of this like ugly Formica thing going on. I'm super excited because we finally settled on a countertop surface. We went with a quartz. It's like a marble-esque looking type of countertop. So we're gonna get this all covered and then we're gonna cover this little guy. We weren't sure cost-wise if we were gonna cover this or not, but it was such a small, we have such a small kitchen that it like literally added, I think, like 30 bucks to do that. And I was like, well, that's a no-brainer. So that's gonna happen, I don't know, in the next like 2 weeks or something, which I'm like, oh my God, so excited about. It's like, you know, it's like kind of the finishing touches to the kitchen. Really, really will pull it together. And then the backsplash, we're going to do a subway tile, either the more traditional subway tile, or when we were picking out our countertops, we found this one that is like a handmade tile. That's a subway tile. And just has like some texture. I don't know, I just really love the look of it. So we might go with that. But Joel and I are planning on doing our own backsplash. So countertops go in, then we'll put in a backsplash, and this like room should be sort of wrapped up, which is awesome. Since I moved the dining table into the other room, because the dining table used to be right here, because my thought is And maybe put you down a second. So my thought is in this spot right here to make like a kitchen island type of thing. We don't have a lot of room to play with, but I want something that, I don't know, more work surface, because right now this is kind of our main, like my main prep area, and it's fine. I mean, I make do, whatever. It's awesome having the garbage right there. It's super functional that way, but it's just not a lot of space, especially if I have any sort of like appliances up there. So idea is I might build something that's like this big by this big, maybe like 2 by 4 feet kind of size, and then pop 2 bar stools on this side. I gotta figure that one out. But I'm feeling like pretty confident. I've measured it out. I've like laid something out down there to see if it would like flow, and I think it'll work. I think it's probably what we're gonna end up doing. It's just like, you know, something to add to the list. So now we are leaving the kitchen, and here is, I kind of don't remember what this room looked like in my last video. I don't even know if I showed this room in my last video. Probably not, because it was a hot mess. Which, you know, I'd say it's not hugely improved, but we changed what was our dining room into kind of, well, right now it's my messy office desk area slash like workout space. So I have like my yoga mat here. I have some workout stuff. This is where we store our vacuum. So this has proven to be wildly more functional for us. And I'm kind of like loving having this empty space for photos, filming, and then I can just use this whole space for like working out, which I really love. I'll be super honest, I've probably only worked out in here like 3 times though since we changed it over. We are going to get rid of this light here. I still think it's a very pretty light, but it is, I mean, fine for me. I fit underneath it, but I'm pretty sure Joel can't walk underneath this, or anybody pretty much taller than me. So, like, it's right here. I realize my desk area is super messy. I have pillow projects right here. That's the face of our drawer to go on the garbage. But I feel like this desk is so much better and so much more functional than my previous desk, which was like a writing desk with a single pullout. And I've been kind of having a hard time figuring out how to store like, you know, like paper, pens, like all the like random crafty stuff I guess I do. And having a desk with these drawers makes it so much more functional for me. Like I have this, you know, different stuff like that. I just thought that was really nice. And I got it on a super good deal for like 45 bucks on like Craigslist or something. All right, so then here is the porch, the room that I like never show, but it has changed so much and I love it. It's still definitely in progress mode, but I'm gonna give you a peek. I don't know if you guys remember what this looked like before, but this used to be like a super hideous, hold on. So this was the before. This is like when we bought the house. And after. These are like faux cedar beams that we box out around. They're covered in plastic right now because we were working on painting all of this. And it looks so much better. We also have a glorious new back door that's like a safer and looks better. And then this is from the other side. Look at that awful ceiling. Ugh, so red and dark and sad. Now it is so much better. So that wraps up my 3rd house update. I will see you guys again next week. And yeah, let me know what you think about like the individual room reveal type of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go make myself some sort of dinner or something like that right now. June's hungry. June, you're always hungry.